Okie dokie, artichoke. New episode just dropped. I just finished rewatching the other one, like literally just a second ago, and recorded and just, yeah, rewatched the whole show over the course of the hiatus, and then some episodes many times, and then watching reactions many times. So I have a lot of theories. There's a cat here who keeps trying to bite me, so I'm playing with him. I have lots of theories, I have lots of predictions, and at the moment I can't really remember any of them. Don't know if we'll get the staff reveal in this one. Hacked Penny. I feel like we're probably gonna get Hacked Penny in this one. Willow's on the thumbnail. I don't think, at least I hope she won't die, because at least personally, I feel like I would rather see a storyline with an abusive family, or like a household that is, a bad upbringing where you don't, the parents don't die at the end. Like, you move on, you have your own life. You don't have to, like, oh, if they're dead or they're in jail, they're out of my life. It's like, no, Winter left, Weiss left, Whitley can, like everyone should, I don't know. I feel like it would be weird storytelling wise to just build her up for so long as, like, ooh, who's Mama Schnee? Not that they did that, it was mostly the fandom, but to do that for so long and then finally introduce her in volume 7 and then have her just be like, here's the answer to all the questions you've been asking, and poof, and then come back just to die. Like, I don't know. That might just be me. Don't think we're gonna get Oscar semblance in this episode. I do think we're gonna get it in this volume. God, I had a whole list of things. I had a bingo board. I have multiple bingo boards. Let me open up like the notes that I took just a moment ago. Yeah. Okay, so Fall of Atlas, staff reveal, Lamp's last question is used. Oh, I do want Emerald to either use the lamp, or even if it's just steal it, because Emerald's last name means thief, and she's based on Aladdin, and the lamp with a jinn in it, and a jinn is, a genie. Arabic. Feel like that's gonna happen. I kind of don't want Hazel to use the lamp, because I feel like it would be more interesting, personally, if Hazel had to make the decision to trust Oscar, and by extension Ozpin, the man that he has hated for so long. Because if Emerald used a question, or if the questions are gone, or if he realizes, like, why would he give me the password if he was lying, or any of those things, it's like that's a decision that he is making. And also it's less like, oh, you get the answers and poof, you suddenly know, okay, I guess I can trust you because the magical god powers told me that I can trust you, kind of thing. Plus, I feel like it would be interesting to get new stuff from the lamp that we don't know, that the audience doesn't know. God, can you chill for 2 seconds? But I am really, really, really glad that Oscar gave him the password. I feel like that was a big brain move. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. I'm so excited that he did the thing that I was like, please let this happen, and it happened. God, I have so many freaking theories. I have some crack theories, and I have some real theories, and I have a lot of analyses and predictions. If there's more Oscar and Ozpin in this, I'm expecting that we will continue to see Ozpin sounding and acting, talking a bit more like Oscar than he used to, because he's been doing that quite a lot this volume. And especially with the animation, like, they've been animating Ozpin in control of Oscar's body like the way that they've animated Oscar. And I think that is super neat detail. Our Emergent Sons. Gosh, what else is happening? I want Team Rainbow, or Ribbon, whatever you want to call it, RWBY's team, to do some stuff. The Hound. The Hound is definitely going to get there, and you know what that means. We're going to have Little Red Riding Hood versus the Big Bad Wolf. I saw a theory on Tumblr that the Hound is covered in goop that's similar to the goop from the Pools of Grimm, and that means that the Silver Eyes won't work on it. And I think that would be interesting, because I do have the Silver Eyes fail on my bingo board. So that would give me another stamp on my bingo board. I already have bingo. If we get an Aesop defecting, I have 2 more bingos, because it's this one right there. But yeah, oh right, the bomb is in the trailer, so it's possible that we'll get the bomb in there. But because, like, I assume that the trailer is not going to be showing us stuff that's happening later in the volume. I feel like it's going to be like first couple episodes stuff. They wouldn't want to really reveal too much, so it's possible that the bomb thing will happen in this episode. It's also very possible that it's going to be more like, you know, Team Joyride, not so joyful anymore. How about Ren's the leader and we call it Team Rage, RYJ? Team Rage is going to enter the whale, try to save Oscar. So it's possible that it'll just be that. We'll get some of that. I'm hoping that we get something to do with that whole plot. So maybe the bomb won't be until next episode, or maybe it will be in this episode. We don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't think that the bomb is a suicide mission intentionally. I think that Ironwood knows that it could be. I think that he knows that he could very well lose this team, but it is his most elite team, therefore they have the best chance of getting out alive and the best chance of succeeding. But he knows very well that he might lose them. But why would he intentionally send a complete suicide mission with his planned Winter Maiden and his absolute best of the best fighters? It's weird. I know that he's like, I will sacrifice anything, like all that stuff, but it just from a tactical perspective. Then again, this is the man who has walls across the kingdom and doesn't put his fighters on top of the walls or behind them. He just has them in front of the walls, standing, waiting to get trampled. Anyway, let's see. What else do I have written down? Penny wakes up hacked. Nora wakes up. I'm hoping that Nora's semblance evolves. I hope that it is tied to something else evolving, like emotionally for her, because what we got was the beginning of a really cool arc for her potentially. But you know, it didn't really conclude. It was the beginning. Like it was like, oh, what am I good for? Like being strong and hitting stuff, and then she's strong and hits stuff, and so like that wouldn't really be a like, oh yay, that's why your semblance evolved, because you did the thing that you would have normally done. But it is a really cool start, and I do have hope because she was lying in bed doing the now what am I good for, and like, Nora, you're good for so much. Hacked Penny, though, is really, really going to be interesting because what we saw when she was getting hacked and falling from Amity is that it's not just, I am taken over, beep, boop, boop, but she has, like, the thoughts. She was like, no, I have to go, the vault. No, like she... Watts is, and I'm thinking like the whole Watts versus Pietro in the intro might be kind of like a Jiminy Cricket style thing, like, you know, the conscience of Pinocchio. Like they're kind of battling for her conscience, but in reality she's the one who has to find it and make it for herself. I don't know. There's a lot of things that it could be. RWBY can also be acting as her Jiminy Cricket, but I feel like it's not working out as well as she would be attempting to. Named character death, maybe not this episode. Oh yeah, the clip in the trailer where Salem grabs Oscar's face. I feel, maybe this is wishful thinking, but I feel like that is not really Oscar because he is not moving. Salem grabs at his face. His hair moves slightly, but only because the hound moves slightly. His face doesn't move. His lips are visible as not moving. His eyes don't move at all. So I feel like that might be a Neo illusion. Just because that's what would make sense that it could be, but not necessarily that it would make sense that she would do. I don't know. I would really like Neo to just backstab Cinder already, because it doesn't make sense that she would be like, I'm serving Cinder and I'm not planning on backstabbing her at any point. Like, we just want, like, I feel like she just wants to use Cinder so that she can kill RWBY and then she'll kill Cinder or something like that. Actually, I don't know. I have not analyzed Neo enough. But once she realizes that a Grimm killed Roman and that Salem controls the Grimm, maybe she'll be like, maybe I don't want to be here with Salem. But alas, we shall see. Oh yeah, the jailbreak is gonna probably be this episode. I'm pretty sure that Cinder is gonna get Watts in this episode. And consequently, Crow and Robin will escape. I don't know what's gonna happen to Jacques, honestly. Well, whatever, who cares? Wouldn't it be funny if he was like the only one left, like his jail cell was somehow intact and he's just left there all alone? Like, oh, this is preposterous. Yeah, magic fight in the vault. Yeah, we have had back at Beacon, there was a fight in the vault between Ozpin and Cinder. And then in Haven, we had a fight between Cinder and Raven. I wonder if we're gonna get a fight in the Atlas Vault. Potentially with a maiden. Are you done crinkling that paper? Are you gonna sit down so we can be quiet? Yeah, I had a lot more written down, but I don't actually know. I would love to see Penny fight Ironwood, honestly. That was just a thought that I had on the side. Yeah. I have so many more things to say, but they've all left my mind. So let's just frickin' without any further ado. Boop, boop. I gotta make this leap so I won't sing along.
We said goodbye to all the things we love.
This is my first time recording with this software, by the way, so I might be out of sync with the thing, but I am watching it at the right time. This song is so much fun to sing. I really wish that I could just belt it out right now. Gosh, if this is out of sync with that, then this is gonna be, because this song is like the rhythm changes so much that it's gonna look like I'm way out of rhythm. But... already dropped the headphone. Off to a phenomenal start. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Dang it. I keep changing my sitting position. Hey, this is finally over. Holy shit. I'm trying to be quiet. Yep, jailbreak. Making sure I have... Cool.
Yep. Not getting much sleep here either. Sounds bad out there.
Wait, that doesn't sound like... Get down!
There's the trailer. Birdie, no! What? The screen is dark. The title tapes up. Wait. Heartbeat. Oh boy, the last time we saw this perspective.
Oh.
No need to worry, miss. You and your friend are going to be just fine.
Yes.
She lost consciousness. And she's leaking.
Penny.
Set her down, set her down.
My redheads. One awakes while the other collapses. Getting the wine spilled on you all over again.
Can you help her?
Even based on what you've told me,
Whoa.
I hardly know what she is.
Wait.
Based on what you've told me.
What is that circling on? Something broken. She has bones. Essentially, like a little skeleton.
Me. I hardly know what she is.
She's robot girl. She's
But
best girl.
Her basic anatomy seems similar enough. I can at least stitch up that wound.
God, Whitley.
Oh, that's
Yep,
just
power.
rich.
There's a music stand in the
Everyone
back.
okay
Nice.
back there? Just saw another
Complete side note, but I want to pay attention, so I'm just gonna pause it to say it. I just remembered that there's paintings of Whitley with like playing the piano in the Schnee Manor, and I'm like, oh, just imagining him playing the piano with Weiss singing. Just like they're just being friends, kids. I'm backing up a little so I can back in a moment. Holy shit, Penny.
Oh, that's just rich.
Everyone okay back there? Just saw another bombing run light up the kingdom.
You would know.
Looks like
Damn.
part of the city lost power. We're okay though.
Sorry I couldn't stick around, but time's running out for everyone in the crater.
No, we're sorry. Once we know what's wrong with Penny, we'll do something.
Don't beat yourself up, kid.
At this point, I don't know how much is left to be done.
It's all just too much. The Grim, the Crater, Nora, Penny. How do we fix all of it?
So this is the part that we got the teaser trailer for. I'm going back. I'm sorry.
Bombing run light up the
I need to process this shit.
But Her basic anatomy seems similar enough. I can at least stitch up that wound.
There goes the
Oh,
power.
that's just rich.
Have you tried turning Penny
Everyone
off and
okay
on again?
back there? Just saw another bombing run light up the kingdom.
Looks like part of the city lost power. We're okay though.
Sorry I couldn't stick around, but time's running out for everyone in the crater.
No, we're sorry. Once we know what's wrong with Penny, we'll do something.
Don't beat yourself up, kid.
It's just
And
taking
at
out
this
the Atlas
point, I don't know how much is left to be done.
to check on my bingo card. Atlas Fleet, go Atlas Eat.
It's all just too much. The Grim, the Crater, Nora, Penny. How do we fix all of it?
One step at a time, my dear. You can't worry about fixing everything. Simply focus on what's in front of you. If you'd like someplace to start, I'd be able to work faster if you could bring the power back on.
Well,
There's a
how would
We
we?
generator.
have a generator near the edge of the
Yeah.
estate.
Nora,
So
wake
kind
up
of you to
more.
join us, Mother.
Oh,
Believe it or not, I am above drinking in the dark. Oh,
Really?
hello, Klein.
I'm not.
SDC executives have their own auxiliary power
There's
supplies
some animosity.
in case of a citywide blackout. It's extremely unfair, but perhaps now isn't such a bad time.
I rewind a lot, apparently. I just haven't.
So kind of you to join us, Mother.
I love that.
Believe it or not, I am above drinking in the dark. Oh, hello, Klein.
SDC executives have their own auxiliary power supplies in case of a citywide blackout. It's
Of course they do.
extremely unfair, but
Yeah, it's like rich people
perhaps
having
now isn't
bunkers.
such a bad time for company perks.
We
Really?
don't just have perks.
Hmm?
We have the company. The people you mentioned in the crater. They need a way out, right? There are rows and rows of cargo ships just sitting in the hangars because of the embargo.
I love you.
And
Sorry,
have the
sorry,
company.
sorry. I'm so happy
We
for him. I'm so happy
don't
that they're
just
going
have
this way with
perks.
Whitley.
We have the
I don't remember if I said that at the start of this video or if I said that in the last one that I just recorded, but I really want them to do good things with Whitley and not just, oh, he did a nice thing and so he's redeemed, because he did not need to be redeemed. He was a victim just as much as Weiss was. He's acting just as much of a shitty person that Weiss was when she was in Volume 1. He hasn't had access to people who can help change his mind. He has been under his father's thumb. He is a fawn response to trauma. Now that his father's gone, he can finally emerge a little bit, and look at him, he's smiling. Like, not a smirk. He's coming up with ideas. I knew. I would say I love my dark strange son, but he's pretty pale.
extremely unfair.
I love my dead gay son, but he better
but
not die.
perhaps now isn't such a bad time for company perks.
We don't just have perks.
Hmm?
We have the company. The people you mentioned in the crater. They need a way out, right? There are rows and rows of cargo ships just sitting in the hangars because of the embargo.
And our own automated drones, like the ones at Snowshoe Shipping.
We can order as many as we need to pilot our ships down to the crater and get people to safety while the Grim are occupied with the General's forces.
We can?
I can. I just need Father's computer.
Then we definitely need to get the power back on.
Whitley and Weiss are having a conversation. Check mark on the bingo box.
Down to the crater and get people to safety while the
I need
Grim
to-
are occupied.
It's like, sorry, if I have captions on, I get distracted and I don't pay attention to what's happening on the screen. But that's so I rewind to make sure that I actually hear the words, because sometimes I miss them in the height of my emotions.
With the General's forces.
We can?
I crater and get people to safety while the Grim are
He's
occupied
helping
with the
to
General's
evacuate
forces.
We
Mantle.
can?
I can.
Robin
I
and
just need
Oscar would be
Father's
proud.
computer.
Then we definitely need to get the power back on.
Are you Whitley's being more of a proactive character right now than Team Ribbon? Rainbow? Whatever you want to... Ruby's team? Ruby and Blake, though. Alright. Shout out to all 3 Ladybug shippers left.
Oh, come on, come on.
Don't worry. It'll work.
What's gonna happen before that
Nothing
bar
else
fills?
has.
I know you don't always know what to do, but that's never stopped you from doing something.
Yeah.
I was like that as a girl, but time and a lot of other things took their toll on me. And then I wasn't sure if that kind of girl could actually survive in the world. Until I met you. It was a little strange at first because you were younger, but I've always looked up to you, Ruby.
Oh my god.
And I still do.
That's so cute.
Thanks, Blake.
I'll rewatch that one later. Stay in that. Okay, nothing happened before the bar filled. Progress complete. Oh my god, that was so good. I feel like Eddie had something to do with it. You're really good at writing and dialogue. Like
What was that?
For characters. Thought you were
Ruby,
above drinking in the dark.
Blake.
Weiss, there's a grim that. Look out!
Oh my god, Jimbo, I need you to move. I love that. I love that. That little tidbit about Blake looking up to her and about. Sorry, I'm just gonna talk while I try to get this cat out of the way. Yeah, no, that's really, really sweet. The Blake's like, oh, I looked up to you, even though you're. It's like the kind of girl who does something. It's like, yeah, even if that something is something like, you know, steal an Atlas airship, but you know, that was on Jean. But goddamn it, I'm getting hives. I told you I'm allergic to you. Yeah, I hope you have fun. Okay. Oh, and that's from the trailer as well. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Blake.
I'll freak out about that one later. They actually had a Ruby and Blake interaction. That was substantial and meaningful. That's what the fans have been asking for. And Weiss and Whitley. We just gotta get Winter in there. Oh god, the Hound. Little Red Riding Hood
What was
versus
that?
Big Bad Wolf.
Ruby,
These guys turn
Blake,
black and rain
Weiss,
blood.
there's a grim that. Look out!
can you handle this?
Assuming you can handle that.
We still
There we
need to
go.
work on your attitude.
Realistic sibling dialogue. I like it. I like that they're snarky with each other.
What is this thing?
It's just a grim.
Just focus.
Yep, she's gonna make a surprise and they're gonna fail, right? Either that or she's not gonna Did it shatter or was that just me? Oh, that was fast. I almost got disappointed there for a second. I was like, I kind of wanted Ruby to get taken because I wanted one of them on their team to know that Oscar is taken. I'll say that real quick. I want them to find out that Oscar's in the whale because I want it to not just be his back and like, oh my gosh, we were so worried. I'm glad you're okay. Oh, I was kidnapped by Salem. Like, no, I want them to worry while it's happening, not just, oh, I'm back. I got new clothes. But also team, like Jean, Ren, and Yang are also going to go into the whale, so that would also be cool for them to know. But yeah, no, if Ruby gets captured, I'm fine with that because they're probably going to escape soon anyway. Oscar hasn't really gotten to interact with very many characters aside from Ruby and adults. What did you say? You said words. Hey, girl, I have to check. I'm sorry. I know this is a dramatic moment, but this isn't taking me out of it.
Just focus.
Just focus. Alright, thanks, Blake. I didn't mean for you to call me out.
Ruby!
It's the same music.
Climb!
There's a grim here, and others might be nearby. Keep everyone together and call if there's trouble.
Of course.
Oh my god. Penny's gonna wake up hack. Oh.
Madam, please try to calm yourself.
Oh, there it is.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Willow, please come back.
interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god, climb now.
Goodness, try not to.
No, not again!
Oh my god, this is so cool. That's a cool shot. Yeah, just take her, take the girl.
It's not here for me! It's here for Penny!
Oh, actually I'm fine with that. I want Penny to.
I've got her.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Penny in the whale, Penny in the whale, Penny in the Penny in the whale. Wait, okay, hold on. So Penny is hacked. Okay, I have so many confused thoughts about what's gonna happen with Penny. And I didn't say them earlier because I forgot. So Ironwood's hacking Penny. Or Ironwood is getting Watts to hack Penny. So that he can get the staff. I assume originally it was because he wanted to lift Atlas so that it could not be hurt. But like, why does he still want Penny to get the staff? Like, what are you going to plan on doing with it now? You can't just go up. The whale is on you. The whale will go up too. Like, so I don't know what he's planning. But Watts is working for Salem, and Salem wants the girl. She sent Cinder and the Hound to go get Penny. Or well, she sent Cinder to get Watts, and then Watts would tell her how to get to Penny. And then she said, whether you or my Hound get to her first. But also, there's the whole Penny, Pinocchio, Geppetto, Pietro allusion to Pinocchio being in the whale. And Monstro in this whale is named Monstra. So, Penny in the whale, Penny in the whale. And also, I have been saying for a very long time, if Penny gets captured and goes into the whale and doesn't interact with Oscar, I'm going to be so upset because the parallels between them are so intense. I could go on about that for a long, long time, so I will not. But I was kind of hoping that RWBY would. I don't know what I was hoping. We'll see what happens. I'm just hoping that. You know what? No, I don't know what I'm hoping. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying whatever happens. I'm excited for whatever they have in store.
No, not again!
That's so cool. That's so interesting. That no, not again. She's fighting it. Got it. Or is it blood or is it that sentinel group or the alpha sentinel maybe, or that other grim that's present? Oh, speak of the devil? I have spoken of the devil. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is cool.
You're okay.
Fighting for control of your own body.
I don't want to do it! Hey.
Yes, Nora, Penny.
No one's gonna make you do anything you don't want to do. But there is a part of me. It's making me. It's just a part of you.
Oh.
Don't forget about the rest.
That can't be all of it with the hacking. That's so
Stay
sweet.
Quiet. I'm on my way.
What's their ship
Do
name?
hurry. Whitley and Willow have yet to return.
Lightning Rod or something like that?
Where'd those go?
Electricity and metal. Alright, I'm going back. I'm sorry. That was so cool. I'm gonna rewatch that animation with her eyes and everything so much later. Holy shit.
It's coming inside. Stay quiet. I'm on my way.
It's
Do
coming
hurry.
inside.
Whitley and Willow have yet to return.
What? Where'd Mom go?
Oh, their mom instead of mother. Ooh, got some trauma. Save the trauma for your mama. Holy. Another check on my bingo card is attack on Schnee Manor. That was from the start of this. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking about bingo card.
Above you!
What?
Play the piano, soothe its heart, appeal to its humanity. Yes! Interesting. That was some interesting. Huh?
I
Mirror.
can see it.
It's outside Winter's old room. You can kill it.
She's
Can't you?
5 nights at Freddy's with this shit.
I'm not sure. It's acting strange. Why is it here?
It doesn't matter.
Just
Does
keep
she
an
have
eye on
some
it so
sort
I
of
can track it down.
history with a grim?
Right. Okay. It's moving again, heading towards. Oh dear, no.
I can do this. I can.
No. They're not. They're not.
You are the last
But
thing I
I
need.
don't want anything to
All that's left should
If
be.
he gets captured and brought to the whale, I'm okay with that as well. As long as he lives. But why would they bring him? They're looking for Penny. Oh, baby. Oh, the chess pieces. There's probably some symbolism there if I pay attention. Oh my god. Unlock your semblance?
I know you're here.
Oh my god. Little sick Whitley, we called that. You can even knock on the door. Who did that?
I didn't forget you.
Oh, don't forget about your brother. I get it.
Go!
Why did
that
it get
thing
more
looks so
disgusting?
Good
I
question,
don't know
Blake.
if you can hear me. But I need you, Ruby. We all need you.
Oh, is this the... Probably not. Is that shattered?
Please, get up.
Silver time? Or someone else? Ah. Wait.
I could hear you.
Something about that was a little weird to me. Which was like completely passed out and then swoosh, I'm done. I don't know. But thank God.
It's coming!
Oh my God. Hey, you can do it. You can do it. Sorry, that shouldn't be funny. Penny, baby girl. Penny, you can do this.
What are you doing?
I must open the vault. And then self-terminate.
Self-terminate. Look at me. What are you doing?
Penny!
Silver Eyes?
That's enough.
Silver Eyes, and then they fail against the house. Oh, nope, they did not. Oh my God. How did she get control over her Silver Eyes so fast? Like, weren't they freaking out with Summer? Oh, oh, okay.
Take
Yeah, Silver Eyes.
the girl. Take the girl. Take the girl. Take the girl. Take the girl. Take
Oh my God.
the
What just happened? I missed what just happened.
Take the girl.
I like how they're just like, let's put Penny down a few feet away. Oh, yeah, they pushed it over. What's gonna be left?
What was that?
Is anything left?
It was a person.
Oh, all this time people were freaking out, like, which person is it? Which important character? But it's just a person. Holy heck. Which implies that this could just be, she could just be, like Ruby said in Volume 5, Salem doesn't care who you are, she'll
You know,
do this to
this
anyone.
may be
Oh
the
my God.
first time I've
Oh
ever
my God,
been
it's almost
happy
over,
to
isn't it?
see you.
Cinder!
Yep, Cinder getting Watts.
What are you...
Multiple times with the grim
It's
hand.
my turn to ask for something.
Oh. This is excellent. I don't know why this is so enjoyable. Bitch, I'm amazing. Is that the end? Please don't be the end of the episode. Oh gosh, dang it. Alright, good job, Miles. Wow. I've got a lot of emotions. Holy heck. Red annotates where debris has height. Green indicates where the debris is flat or low. Okay. Oh, that was a very nice moment that they had. But Penny's hacked. But also passed out now, so we're back to square one with Penny passed out, and also Nora woke up, but I think she's asleep again, so we're also back to square one. And no news on my boy. That's fine. I anticipated that. We'll have to wait another week. The shit that show. What? Go away. What just happened? No. Okay.
Wait,
So the question I have is what just happened? And the answer to that is... Okay. You feel? You get it. I am dumb and don't have words. I will though. I have lots of words. I'm very good at having words. Most of the time. I like the song on fast speed, but okay, with captions and going fast. Just on 2x speed while I think about what's going on. Okay, so yeah, they are broken out of jail now. So we're probably gonna see maybe next episode them getting out. The heartbeat and Nora waking up. There's Klein helping her out. I'm so glad that Nora's awake, but she's leaking. Okay, so that is blood, or like Penny leaking. It's not the Sentinel, or whatever that new Grim spewing stuff was. Yeah, and they're all covered in it. I like that Whitley helped carry her in. I like the music stand in the background. Oh, gosh, there's May. I'm just still processing all of this. What does this mean? Okay, so where is May going? Is she gonna get taken down? They're not gonna kill May. Yeah, that's for meta reasons. Because I feel like they have to know how bad it would be to kill off their first canon trans character. But like it would be bad. I do love this. I do love Whitley being like resentful towards his mother. No, she's out drinking in the garden.
Of the estate.
So kind of you to join us, Mother.
I love
Believe it
that.
or not,
I
am
love
above
what they did with
drinking in the
Whitley.
dark. Oh.
What? I don't get that line though. That I'm above drinking in the dark. It's just like drinking in the light, but without the light. Okay, yeah, I want to pay attention to what they say here, actually. With captions, because I don't know if I processed all of it.
SDC executives have their own auxiliary power supplies. In case of a
It just makes me think of all those rich people who have those like underground bunkers to survive the apocalypse when it's like, oh, global warming, whatever, we'll have a place to, yeah, there's all this stuff. I mean, we're living several apocalypses right now, so.
It's extremely unfair.
Look at really, like he realizes it. Like Whitley's having this moment where he's realizing like the privilege that he has how unfair it is and how he can utilize that privilege to help the people who are less privileged, like, and to help save lives. Whitley's coming up with ideas. Whitley's big brain. Good job, buddy. I really hope that they give some of that treatment to RWBY. Like, I really, really liked the moment with the scene with Ruby and Blake, but I hope that they move past just, you know, characters telling Ruby why she's good or why she's, like, inspirational and stuff, and I want to see Ruby do some inspirational stuff. Not that she hasn't before, but I want to see it in this volume. Like, I want to see her taking charge and making decisions, and like Blake said, it's like, maybe it's not always the right decision, but at least you do something. Like with Amity, it's like you believed in something, you thought of something that you could do, and you went and did it. I feel like the thing that they did with Amity might have more consequences than it has benefits, but we'll have to see. Salem seemed pretty happy about it. She very clearly didn't want Cinder to go to try to stop them, because it seems like Salem wanted them to succeed. Like, Cinder was all like, oh, they wouldn't just abandon their plans. Salem doesn't know them like I do. And it's like, no, I feel like she knows that they're not, like, just gonna give up on saving the world. I feel like she wants them to do this. She wants the whole world to be in panic, and she wants to draw people in so that everywhere else is vacant. Sending people to vacuole already. But then again, there's the whole I may fall symbolism, foreshadowing the song, where, like, when the skies rain blood and stuff, or the skies turn black and stuff like that, and help won't arrive, so that's scary. Although it would feel strange that they'd have all that build up if, like, no one comes to help, especially with, like, Ilya, with Gira calling her and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. I hope they give this treatment, like, that they've given Whitley and that they've been giving to Penny and Oscar this volume, that they give some of that to Ruby as well. Like, my three favorites are Penny, Oscar, and Nora. Like, those are my babies. But we need the main character to have some more stuff to do, and it looks like it's going that way. I did really like her, like, moment of, like, how did it all get like this? Was that early, or no, that was last thing, but I'm talking about this part here. Yeah,
At this point, I don't know.
like, I like it. I like the fact that Ruby is, like, feeling emotions about the consequences of her actions. Like, not that
It's all just
like she made bad choices,
too
who's to
much.
say, but, like,
The Grimm, the Crater, Nora, Penny.
but the writers giving
How do
their
we
characters
fix all of
agency
it?
is really important, and part of agency is facing the
One
consequences.
step at a time, my dear.
And it looks like this volume might have a lot
You
of
can't
theme
worry
of
about fixing
consequence.
everything. Simply focus.
Here we go. Just mute and put it back to this. Doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Hands to business. Let's see. Yeah. Here.
Auxiliary power supplies in case of a citywide blackout. It's extremely unfair.
Yeah. See what
But
he's realizing. He's
perhaps
going
now
through, like, a
isn't such
whole
a
little
bad time
arc.
for company perks.
But it makes
don't
sense. It
just
doesn't
have
feel
perks.
rushed. Like, this makes sense to me.
We
at
have
least.
the company. The people you mentioned in the crater. They need a way out,
Look at
right?
him. Look at him
There
go.
are rows and rows of cargo ships just sitting in the hangars because of the embargo.
So
And
proud.
our own automated drones, like the ones at Snowshoe Shipping.
We can order as many as we need to pilot our ship.
Automated
Okay, so let
Rows
me
and
actually
rows of
process
cargo.
what
The
he's
people you
saying. I
mentioned
gotta
in the
note there.
crater. They need a way out, right?
Yes.
There are rows
Yes.
and rows.
Okay, that actually makes me think it's more likely that Atlas will actually fall to the ground this volume. I mean, I already thought that it was going to happen, but, like, the part of me that was like, maybe it won't, is because, like, a lot of the time with RWBY, it's like they build up your expectations to be one thing, and it seems really obvious, and then they pull out the rug to make it different. But, like, there's been so much build up to Atlas falling that I feel like it might feel slightly anticlimactic if it doesn't at this point, but I really don't want it falling onto the crater full of, like, you know, the Faunus and the poor people, and, like, you know, that would just suck if the rich people had crashed down onto and destroyed them and everything. So this makes me think they can evacuate Mantle, and we can still have that big dramatic Atlas falling to the ground thing. Because I feel like this volume is going to end I feel like this is going to be a pretty dark volume, and I am all for that.
Rows of cargo ships just sitting in the hangars because of the embargo.
Look at
And
him
our
being
own
allowed to make his own
automated drones,
decisions.
like the ones at Snowshoe Shipping.
We can order as many as
He's-
we need to pilot our ships down to the crater and get people to safety while
This
the
is
Grimm are occupied with the
so
General's
accurate
forces.
We can?
to how a
crater.
person with a
Like the
fawn
ones at
response would
Snowshoe
react
Shipping.
to
We can order as
finally
many.
having their own ability to make their own decisions and stuff. I mean, there would also probably be a lot of paralysis about, oh my god, I don't know what to do without anyone telling me what to do, but also he's having this moment of, I can make decisions, I have thoughts, I have ideas, I can help people.
As we need to pilot our ships down to the crater and
I
get
love
people
it,
to
I love
safety
it.
while the Grimm are occupied with the General's forces.
Plus now he feels a little more comfortable with his
I
sister.
can.
God,
Get
I am
people to-
The
the
ones at
worst.
Snowshoe Shipping.
We can order as many as we need to pilot our ships down to the crater and get people to safety while the Grimm are occupied with the General's forces.
We can?
I can. I just need Father's computer.
Then we definitely need to get the power back on.
Skies rain blood. I'm telling you, if there are pools of Grimm, if there's a river of Grimm, if there are clouds around the Grimm, maybe it can rain Grimm, it can evaporate, and you can get raining blood, raining, I don't know what I'm saying. Liquid can turn into gas.
Oh, come on, come on.
Don't worry. It'll work.
I guess it would have to be pretty hot to
Nothing
evaporate.
else
I don't know
has.
what qualities Grimm have. I'm just like rewatching it. Actually, yeah, I'll just rewatch the scene.
But that's never stopped you from doing something.
Yeah.
I was like that as a girl.
I mean, it did
but
last chapter.
Time and a lot of other things. Don't worry. It'll work.
Nothing else
Hey,
has.
this is gonna work.
I know you don't always know what to do, but that's never stopped you from doing something. I was like that as a girl, but time and a lot of other things took their toll on me. And then I wasn't sure if that kind of girl could actually survive in the world. Until I met you.
That's so good.
It was a little strange at first because you were younger, but I've always looked up to you, Ruby. And I still do.
Thanks, Blake.
That's really cute. I like that voice acting too. The thanks, Blake. The way she said it was really good. Well, it's like, I'm on it.
What?
Just a, what?
What was that?
I'm wondering what's going on with Willow. Like, I mean, I know, like, alcoholic and
Weiss,
stuff, and
There's a Grimm that. Look
probably
out!
has been separating herself from the world for a long time. Little snarky sibling comment. You still need to work on your attitude. Weiss, you are one to talk. Menacing music. It's a hiccup. So yeah, then we have them fight. It's cool to see Blake and Ruby interact. I feel like this really is the volume where they're like listening to what the fans have been saying or complaining about and like acting on it. I think that's really cool. I know they said they have volume 9 written already and they wrote it in a vacuum, so I don't know if that's, I don't know how that's gonna be, but I'm enjoying the way 8 was. Oh my god, Penny, my baby, my child, my baby girl. Ooh. Yeet. Oh my god, that's so cool. It's so cool how she's like not immediately just take over beep boop, like she's got like the part of me that wants to and all that stuff. It's here for Penny. Oh, but it doesn't take Penny. God dang it. So that means no one's gonna go to the Hound. I mean, to the whale. I just want Oscar to get to interact with other characters, please. Not just like, oh, we missed you so much. I'm glad you're safe.
It's just a part of you. Don't forget about the rest.
I love you, Nora. But that better not be a conclusion to her arc as well.
Klein,
But it is good to see in her arc that she's taken Blake's words to heart there.
Whitley and Will.
At first moment, I thought that might have been like I wasn't on team like the Hound is Adam or whatever, but like just something about the voice or like the scars on the face or something. I don't know. I say that, and then honestly, if you told me that it actually was, but just like gunked up or whatever, I would probably believe you because I'm not very observant. The chessboard that his dad. There's got to be something. There's only one black piece there. It's just a pawn. I wish I could see it from the top so I could see what that pawn is poised to do. Because if it's in the position of getting that queen, I don't know. I can't tell perspective very well right now. I'm so glad that they're doing more with Whitley this volume. Like, this is what I've been wanting. But I also want Weiss to, like, well, I don't need her to, like, apologize or acknowledge, like, she didn't do anything wrong either, but I just don't want it to be treated as he did a nice thing and now he is a nice person and he is redeemed. Because he didn't do anything wrong in the first place. I do love that they're making the Grim threatening again. Or not again. They're making more threatening Grim. Yeah, I guess it's not that quick or whatever, but you know, she was knocked out and then stood back up.
I could hear you.
I don't know, it's a cute moment. Remember earlier when I said shout out to those 3 ladybug shippers that still exist? I think they're multiplying. That's cute. That was a cute moment.
It's coming! I'm sorry!
Oh my god. Yeah, the animation on her eyes there is wild. Ugh. So is Penny gonna end up with the whale or not? Like Pinocchio, it's possible that they're building up all these Pinocchio allegories just to not do anything with them, but like, I really thought the Hound was gonna get her.
What are you doing?
I'm a little bit
I must open the vault.
disappointed that it was
And then
defeated that easily.
self-terminate.
Maybe I'm not. Is this the same Hound or are there multiple? Ooh. Oh, I didn't process that it grew a third arm. Oh, I'm dumb. I miss things a lot. I told you I'm unobservant. Oh.
That's enough.
Don't hurt my girl! I don't actually care about the ships that much in this show. I shouldn't say that, people are gonna hate me. I enjoy all the character dynamics, is my point, is I don't have strong feelings about endgame ships or whatever. I'm enjoying the plot and the dynamics and the fun. Yeah, see, I like that the Hound came back.
Girl, take the girl.
Okay, yeah, no, that's smart.
Take the girl. Take the girl. Take the girl.
God, this show, everyone says it, but dang, are these writers good at horror and the animators. So is the Hound the only one of its kind? How long did it take to make? Does she have more in the process? Does she have like a little lab section of the whale? Like, I have so many questions. But also, when the Grim stuff goes away, there's still something left behind. I'm glad that I'm rewatching parts of this because I missed a lot.
It was a person.
You don't look as surprised as I would have expected from that. But yeah. So the bones are still there. But they're like claws. Oh god, that person must be all ripped and torn apart inside to have like their body transform like that.
This may be the first time I've ever been happy to see you.
It's interesting. Why is that? Is it just because, like, haha, I'm above you, and also you're gonna take me to get the maiden powers? Also, what happens when you get multiple maiden powers? Because, like, they already have all the powers of all the seasons. Like, they've all got fire and ice and all of that stuff, which I feel like it would have been cooler to keep them with their respective, you know, associated powers or whatever. But, like, having 2 of them, does it just make you even better at making fire and ice and stuff? Like, I know that it gives you, like, you can open a second vault, but that's not what Cinder really cares about. She cares about the power. But also, the idea of having one person have 2 maiden powers is very interesting because that's probably not something that you can split up. Because they pass on with whoever the person was thinking of last. Can you be simultaneously thinking of 2 young women and then have them both get one of the powers? I don't know. I don't think that's how it works, but the God of Light's magic and Ozma's magic and everything is just all very convoluted, like Crow said back in Volume 3. 3? Yeah. Yeah, a series of convoluted and weird rules. That's not the way you phrase it. Man coughing. Not Watts, just man. But yeah, we know that Cinder hates him, and now we get, like, you know, we know more of why now that with her backstory, like, oh, the Atlas elites and stuff, and he was like this famed scientist. I'm itching my neck so much. I'm allergic to the cat that's been rubbing up all over me. But yeah.
You know, this may be the first time I've ever been happy to see you.
But yeah, we were right that shot from the trailer was the hallway.
What are you?
Oh, right. I was going to comment on the fact that multiple times in this volume,
Cinder.
people have grabbed Cinder's hand, or she has. Actually, I think this is the first time she's reached out. But Emerald and Salem have both grabbed her Grim hand instead of her human hand. And I wonder if there's some sort of symbolism to that, or what it could possibly. I don't know. There's a lot of thoughts I have on that. There's a lot of things that it could mean. But I feel like I'd just be randomly speculating if I'm not thinking it through a little bit more.
It's my turn to ask for something.
What? Just where Penny is?
It's her.
You've got her hacked, so what's the point? I don't understand what Salem is wanting. Like, I don't understand what Ironman wants out of Penny, and I don't understand what Salem wants out of Penny. Like, she wants the staff, which she could get either by hacking Penny or by getting Cinder to kill Penny. Or to just suck it out of her. I think it's possible that Cinder could just use her Grim Arm to suck it out. But holy heck. Holy heckity.
Girl.
Oh, that's scary.
What?
Yeah, so that's how it is. Flying now to Atlas. Alright. Cool. That's probably enough of me just talking randomly. Yep. I'm trying to think if I have anything else interesting to say. Probably not. Alright, well, no use stalling any longer, I suppose. Bye.